Hey YouTube, it's Christmas Day and I hope you're having a very good Christmas. This video here is my Christmas present to you. There's nothing particularly Christmassy about the video. In fact, there's not going to be anything Christmas in it at all. It just simply is a gift to you to make your 2019 a lot better than 2018. Now, how am I going to do that? This is useful to you if you play first-person shooter games. Now, it will be helpful to you if you play other games, but this will be helpful to you mainly for first-person shooters, competitively. Now, the gift I'm going to give to you is the ability to be able to frag out much better than you ever did before. How are we going to do this? There's one setting that you can set for any competitive first-person shooter that might take you a little bit of time to adjust to, not long, maybe a day, but after that you'll instantly have much better ability to just kill other people in the game that you're playing. And I'm saying this from personal experience. Anyone who has watched a lot of my videos will know that I'm not the best when it comes to aim. I'm not the best at killing people. I like to do strategy, I like to play the mind games, but when it comes to the actual shooting and gunfights, that's where I fall down a little bit. Now, I've always blamed that on my age and my slowness, because I am getting on a bit now, but there's actually a setting that you can set for any game to make that better. And in this video, my Christmas present to you is to show you what that setting is. So let's take a quick look at a real life demo in a multiplayer game versus real life people. When you're playing in game against real people, people are going to be bunny hopping, jumping if that's the kind of FPS you play, or just strafing around and doing all kinds of crazy things. So let's have a look first at how I used to play, but some old clips when I didn't have this setting enabled. So you can see I wildly misjudge where I need to be. I'm having trouble moving the sight down. I get down to where I think I need to be. I'm still not high enough because the enemy has laid down and I can't get it right and I die. Here I'll just swing in, my gun's going all over the place. I get a lucky kill there, but my gun was swinging everywhere. Here I rappel in, I know where he is, but I shoot the wall. I shoot pretty much everywhere except the guy. Here again, enemy comes in, I fire and I knock him down, but my gun swings all the way over to the right, as you see. Now again, let's look at another example. I shoot, I go all the way over to the left. I miss with the nitro cell. I see Ash there, and I fire way above the head, all over the place. Here I'm just shooting wildly, and I'm hitting window frames and walls and all sorts, everything but my opponent. And he takes me down there nice and quickly, just like that. And then finally there, as you can see, I managed to get the guy down, but my gun was swinging all over the place. Now let's take a look at some gameplay, and this was taken just 3-4 days after. So as you can see here, I jump up, I see someone, and straight away my gun just moves down and I kill them. No wild swinging everywhere. Again, here, gun straight onto the opponent and I get the kill. Here I see someone take out the camera, I move around, aim at the door frame exactly where I think they're going to be, and I get that kill. Again, here I think someone else is going to be there. My gun just doesn't move. It stays where I need it to stay. I'm able to control the recoil and do what I need to do. Here, I'm looking up thinking someone might be there. I see someone come around. Straight away, my gun is down and onto his head. Here, I hear someone on the stairs. I just move around. Straight away, my aim is on Ash and I get that kill. And here, someone at the end of the balcony. My gun just doesn't shift left to right or do anything crazy. I get that kill straight away. Eliminate all of the terrorists. We'll look at this terrorist hunt on Rainbow Six Siege, where I'm playing as Ash, one of the fastest operators in the game with one of the most reliable guns. Normally when I do terrorist hunt, I don't rush through. I'm very slow and methodical because that's just how I need to be because of my ability to aim not being that good. And as you can see, I'm demonstrating that perfectly here. I'm struggling to get my target in the right place. I'm shooting all over the place and just not doing very well. I mean, I'm not doing too badly. I'm doing better here than I used to do. But this is pretty much an example of my gameplay when I try to play fast. So I can hear there's a bomber behind the wall, so I open it up to allow me access. Take a few shots, manage to get him, but on this bomber here, I'm still quicker than I would be normally, but there you really see what I'm talking about. I wildly over-aim, I swing my gun about, and I really struggle to hit stuff. That was a lucky kill there. Now I am still playing this quite slowly. I've kind of started to get into the rhythm here of just playing a little bit slower because of this setting, and I want to try and finish it. So you can see every time I aim I'm slightly off, and when I try to recorrect I swing too far and I don't really get it quite as precise as I need to. So that's the bottom floor cleared. Let's head upstairs. I'm not going to go through there with all those nitro cells. I hear the shots, but I'll try and take another way. Don't manage to finish him off too badly. There's always a load of people in this kitchen. Nice random kill there. See, that took me a little bit of time there, strafing backs and forwards. That was a nice clean kill, to be fair. I'm actually not doing too badly on this terrorist hunt. Normally I wouldn't be able to clear up quite as well as I am here. I think partly because I've got used to the new setting that I've enabled, and it's kind of given me the confidence to do things a bit differently. But the setting that I changed will make me much better than this, or at least I feel it does anyway. So we've just got 4 enemies left. I've cleared the first floor. Let's head up to the top floor, because that's where they likely are. So a few lucky shots there, managed to do the job. And finish off with the knife. So that's a terrorist hunt without this setting change. Let's make this one change to make the game better. And to show you this change, I'm going to show you a view of my television because it's not a game setting change. All you need to do, go into your TV setting, go to any special viewing modes, and you see that game mode there, make sure you enable that game mode. And that is what has made the big difference to my gameplay. It seemed a simple thing. I've played for over a year without it because I didn't like the way it degrades the graphics slightly. But a subscriber named Janius watched one of my videos. Normally people call me trash. He took the opportunity to talk about input lag and ask if I play on a big TV. And I do play on a big TV. I play in my living room on a chair on a 65-inch television. And he identified that maybe I should try game mode to avoid the input lag. So here is me playing on game mode, avoiding that input lag. I'm going to do a terrorist hunt, follow the same sort of process, start at the bottom, work my way up. Now that moment there is obviously just random shots. But let's get into the terrorist hunt a little bit further. So I'm using sound as well as quickness here. So as you can see, run up the stairs, and my aim there was on the head. There was no wild strafing or swinging the gun around. It was where it needed to be. Right there as well, I just strafed down to the bottom of the stairs and shot the guy in the head. Now, I only missed that shot because he actually moved and I didn't realise. So that's the bottom floor clear. Let's move up to the first floor and attack the kitchen. Maybe cleaning out the kitchen at a similar speed to how I first cleaned it out, but as you can see, my gun isn't swinging all around the place. My aim is a lot more true. I might not be getting the headshot straight away every time, but I do hit them, and I do manage to keep my shot grouping close to where it needs to be. Even with the pistol out, I can move to the side, squeeze the trigger very quickly, and get those kills. Now I know someone's in the corner, and there you go. That's him taken care of. No, another one's crouched down there. Slightly underestimated that. That wasn't really the game mode's fault. That was just me not really judging where the guy was. He took me by surprise. As you can see, it feels like I'm having a much easier time here than I had in the previous round where I didn't have game mode enabled. I threw a stun up there just to blind anyone that was over on that side so I can come into the bathroom easily. I'm not going to go that way because of all the nitro cells. We've just got 6 more enemies to clear out. I can hear them in the kids' bedroom. Let's go into construction because there's always someone in here. There you go, even though I didn't get that one in there, I knew where he was, got the wall bang. Knew there were hostiles in there, so I managed to take some shots through the door and get them. There's one left. I think he's to the side on the hallway, so I throw a stun grenade, but he's not there. He's in the doorway. I take a moment there to line up the shot, but he moves just as I fire, so I pull out the pistol and get those kills. So there you are, guys. That is my Christmas present to you. If you play on console on a big TV, switch on game mode, and you should see changes to your ability to shoot people in no time at all. Now, I'm not saying it's going to make you a god. Please don't get me wrong. I still have times where I have really bad games and I can't kill anything. But once I made this setting change, I was going from maybe 3-4 kills in a ranked game of Rainbow Six Siege up to having 10 plus and being MVP on a regular occasion, not just every now and then. Like I say, I still have my bad days, but we all do, but I've been fragging out like never before when I changed that setting. So Genius, I'm not quite sure if I'm pronouncing that right, thank you so much for that advice that you gave me on my video. Rather than just coming in and calling me trash like a lot of people do, you've actually given me something helpful, and I want to pay that forward to everyone else that watches these videos and see that if you're like me and you play on a big TV, on a console, in your living room because you're just that type of player, you don't want to be hunched over a small monitor or do the whole PC keyboard mouse thing, you just want to casually game but not get destroyed, then this is the setting that you really need to look at. Yes, your graphics quality will degrade very slightly, but after a while you just really won't notice. You really won't, trust me. The gameplay difference and the way you will feel and the confidence you will have to play will just boost you up so much that you really will not notice. Anyway, I hope this video has been very useful for you all. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're having a great Christmas and that you have a great new year. If you have watched this far, I can only assume you've liked the video, in which case please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and get your notifications to make sure you keep up to date with all of my future videos on Rainbow Six Siege, controllers, Hitman and anything else that I happen to be doing. And if you are still here, I can only assume you have liked the video, in which case please check out one of these other two videos that are showing on your screen right now. Thanks very much for watching and I'll catch you next time.